Hey, it's Neville here, and Andrew Warner asks, how do you keep from being distracted or eating everything in your house when you want to write? Well, Andrew, I got 3 tips for you right here. So let's go through them. So number 1, write down all your ideas in a Google Doc or Notion or whatever you want. So this way you can easily pick up where you left off and not reinvent the wheel. You can also write multiple articles at a time, and you'll have multiple articles in the bank that you can then pick up whenever you're ready to write them. So most of these articles, I'm not quite ready to write all of them yet, but at some point I will be. And since I have the article and then all the little bullet points I'm gonna write in the article, I can instantly pick up on one and go off to the races. So make sure you are writing down all your ideas. Most of these are pretty stupid. Some of them are good. That's just how it's gonna go. But that's the way that you can have a lot of articles in the bank ready to go. Number 2, writing Judo. This is where you use your excitement or frustration to add to the article. So whatever mood you're in, utilize it in your writing. Look, man, you're not always gonna be happy and ready to write. Sometimes you're gonna be frustrated and tired and angry, and you should use that energy to write it on page, get it on the page, add to your article that frustration in that article. So for example, one of the most frustrating things I ever went through that I turned into an article was one time my apartment got robbed years ago and they stole all my computers. And I couldn't believe how much vengeance I wanted to take on the people that stole my computers. And so I used that anger and put it into a sales page that we're using about tracking software for computers. And it did amazing, and people related to it because people that have been robbed know that violating feeling. And I used that angry feeling and put it on the page, and it worked really, really well. And the other thing is caffeine. I hate that we're using drugs over here to get ourselves to write, but let's admit it, most of the world's addicted to caffeine. And caffeine gets your brain going, it gets your blood pumping. So if you don't drink caffeine, well, do some push-ups, do some sit-ups, go for a run, whatever it may be. But I think caffeine helps you think of fun ideas and it gets you excited to write. Like every time I take caffeine, my brain starts crackling and I get real chatty, I get real ooh, like a squirrel, and I start thinking of fun things to do. So I would say drinking caffeine and writing during that come up on the caffeine, that's personally my favorite. And here's a little bonus one for you, Andrew, because you have a little bit of a public thing going on. So have a deadline or write in public. So consequences work. And the consequence of writing in public is that if you're goofing off, well, people see that you're just a lazy ass. Or if you say you're gonna publish something on a date and you don't do it, then you look like a slacker. So I would say if you already have a public platform, maybe start writing in public. Look at this. This is a 2-hour and 16-minute live stream of me being silent and writing on my computer. How boring is that? But the point is, because I think people are watching me, I actually work much harder. We even do these Writing Wednesday things with a couple of groups of friends, and we get more work done in those 2 hours than really in the entire week. So have a deadline or write in public. So quick recap for you, Andrew. So you asked, how do you keep from being distracted or eating everything in your house when you want to write? Well, first of all, write down all your ideas. Number 2, writing Judo. Use that excitement or frustration in your writing. 3, caffeine to get the blood pumping. And 4, a little bonus is have a deadline or write in public. My name is Neville Medora, and I sincerely hope you like this. Thank you.